Hey everybody, BirdBrain66 here with you with another edition of our fine show. My good buddy Brian Bretsch there on my left or my right. What's up, Brian?
It's all good, Andy. How are you today?
Doing good. We're here to look at the 2024 Series 1 top set. It's a new design this year. Obviously, it's supposed to be a new design every year, but a little bit more of a disco look this year, which is kind of cool. Some people like it already, some people don't. Kind of a set to look at as we kick off the 2024 season and opening day. I'll go ahead and throw up one of my first new favorite Cardinals of the past couple of years here, Mr. Brendan Donovan. See
Mr.
the ball
Hustle?
right there? So you see like the disco or neon lights or whatever you want to call it. The beer lights, that's what it kind of looks like.
There you go. That's a great description.
There they are. And there's the back of the card. All the fabulous stats. In this set, there are 350 overall and nine Cardinals in the base set. What do you like? What do you like about it? Don't like about it?
Well, as we were talking before we started recording, not 100% sure I am sold on where I'm at on it. I do give them props because it does look like, for a change, it has a little bit of a design difference to it than over the last 3 or 4 years. I like that. Go ahead and call it the beer sign look. I do like that look and feel. It almost kind of reminds me with that black up at the top of the 1971 Topps card. Um, I'm pretty happy that out of the nine cards in the Cardinal set, all action shots, which is
Yes.
very rare. So very pleased about that. Not 100% sure. I'm excited about the nine individuals, all nine individuals that are selected in this first set. But you know, overall, I probably give this a B plus.
There's your starting left fielder. Nope, wait a minute. He's on the IL going into the season, so scratch that. But there's Lars Nootbaar. Yeah. Again, like you said, action shot. It seems to be a familiar uh, way we're going to go into this 2024 season.
Got Miles here, our starting pitcher for opening day.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not Sonny Gray?
No, it's not. Hey,
Dang.
quick question. This is one.
Yes.
This is one that drives our all of our followers crazy, and Cardinal fans in general. Are you a fan of this blue uniform? Yes or no?
I don't mind it occasionally. It's all right. I mean, I don't we've had worse uniforms, so let me just say that.
Right. I
This,
agree.
this one of my favorite shots though of the set.
Awesome shot.
Yeah.
Again, good use of action shots. I mean, there's nobody standing there with the bat over their shoulder. Although there's every once in a while, like in the past with Yachty pointing the bat at the camera, and that's kind of cool. But I do applaud them because it takes a little extra effort, to capture a really good action shot. And for the most part, I really think that they've done that. In fact, this is probably out of all of the action shots, besides the one that you showed of Arenado. Look at the emotion there by Wilson.
Yes, I like that. It's a great photo.
Yeah. So I like it. I like the clean look of the back. I like the logos on the front and the back, the little STL on the front in the diamond. So cool there. All right, so we've got nine cards.
Well, I'm going to
Who are you
pull
going to
up.
show next?
Well, I'm going to pull up one of your favorites here. Another great action shot. Oh, wait a minute. He's not even on the team anymore. Of course, we always run into that with tops in the first series. Guys that are not on the team, guys that don't make the team. But Brian was going to be upset if he didn't have one more Tyler O'Neill card in the set. So there it is for Brian.
Yep. I'm secretly PO'd that Paul's not in this set either, Mr. DeYoung. So I know that's probably coming in series two.
And then last
Well,
but
then
not least, Goldie.
Goldie, very good. Well, talk about another guy here. I'm pulling it out of my penny sleeve and out of the sheet. Mr. Luke and Baker, who didn't make the team out of spring training. Not 100% sure what they're going to do with this guy, unless they have plans that he's going to be their first baseman next season if we do not re-sign Mr. Goldschmidt. But then I think first base is the obvious position for Jordan Walker to keep him healthy. But we'll see. Just I'm not 100% sure in what the game plan is with him. So surprises. Who besides Luke and Baker being in this set and Tyler O'Neill, who are you disappointed not seeing in this first series?
Well, I mean, just anybody other than people that aren't on the team. You named Tyler O'Neill and Luke and Baker is fine. Even Jose Fermin is fine. I mean, that's Luke and Baker, but I mean, we'll catch him in series 2 or in the update set, so that'll be nice. But the one thing that the tops have done well are these anniversary inserts. So want to go ahead and bring those up in series 1 there, and because if you didn't have one, there's a Mason Wynn rookie card right there in the anniversary set. So obviously the 89 design right there. Cool looking card, and as well the 89 back on it. And there's 5 cards in this insert set. And they did something very spectacular as well. All action shots in
Yep.
the set. Because there's Ozzy. And I'd be surprised if Ozzy wasn't in a in a set. I mean, it'd just be almost I feel like they would have made a mistake if Ozzy wasn't in a set.
Right. Yeah, I didn't pull mine, but go ahead. I know that. Well, I don't want to steal your thunder. Tell us who else is in there.
Albert, great shot.
No.
Got the chain on the neck moving around as he's moving there. So really cool shots on the action, Really like them. So like I said, something they've done well. Do you want me to show all of them? I got all of them right here.
Yeah, I don't have mine pulled.
There's Goldie, another good action shot. That's the definite improvement in this set this year. None of these posed weirdo shots that they've done before. And there's
Mm-hmm.
Arenado. And I know everybody would be disappointed if you didn't receive another Ozzie Smith card. But there's Grand Gamer card.
Love it. That's why we have tens of thousands of Ozzie Smith cards in our collection. Again, not
Yeah,
complaining, but it just seems that that's one of the reasons why. So one of the things that I was asking, I am a bit surprised that with all the technology that it's out there, that for the poor Minnesota Twin fans who are out there collecting, and there are people that do the same thing as us, collect their favorite teams. There's Minnesota Twins collector has followed us or has posted stuff on our Twitter X account before, but opening up your series 1 and seeing Sonny Gray in that set why couldn't Tops, with the technology, at least do what they did in the 70s, leave him in that uniform, or especially when they did the OPG sets, put Sonny Gray signed by the Cardinals, Kyle Gibson
yeah,
signed by the Cardinals, Lance Lynn signed by the Cardinals, instead of leaving them with their former team in the first series. Same thing with Tyler O'Neill. I don't want Tyler
exactly.
O'Neill in the series.
I wrote on
It
mine. I wrote on mine Red Sox. I'm just kidding. I didn't really write on it. I'm just kidding.
but there were a lot of people back in the day who did that, and
Yep.
especially the older card. There are a lot of collectibles out there. In fact, some of the older cards from the 50s and 60s, I wouldn't mind having one or two where someone painstakingly took the time to write down that now with this, now with that. There are a couple of trying to remember cards from like the Metropolitan series and such, where they left a bio, and I've got one or two in my collection where somebody
I got 2 more here.
98.
I really like
Go
to
ahead.
showcase the blueprint cards that are in this series 1 set. I really like these.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see the back of it, hard to read, obviously.
Little Yeah.
but cool. I mean, something new, something a little bit different. Only two Cardinals in this particular set, the blueprints. And for whatever reason, I always get these things too. The home run challenge.
Those are nice.
And then you can scratch out the back, which I never do, obviously, because there they are. There it is, unscratched. And Arenado as well. So two Cardinals in that set. And I got one more, Brian, in this particular set. This is something that the Topps has been running for the past few years here. The stars of the MLB. And there's Goldie. And he's the only one in this Series 1 set. But, as I always say, obviously they stick with the main characters on each team mainly. And then I guess Osby being probably the last really prominent Hall of Famer, that was around for a long time with the Cardinals. That's probably why he's featured so much. Obviously we still have Ted Simmons around, but it's like, please put somebody else in there once in a while. I don't care who it is. Dizzy Dean, I don't care. I don't know, Marty Marion, anybody. Just pick somebody.
Right.
Iceberg,
Well, you made the
Icebox Chamberlain. We go way back, and I'm just kidding.
right. No, but you did talk about this the other day that now that Pujols is retired, I think he's going to become the new Ozzy, which you pointed out that he's already in a couple of sets or
well, here you go. Him and Ozzy are both in this flashback '89 set. So yeah,
yeah.
and
So it'll be him, and go ahead.
I was gonna say, looking ahead just to the Heritage set coming up. I know that Pujols, I think, appears in there either 2 or 3 times already that I can think of in just the base set. So I think it's 2 or 3. I can't remember right off the top of my head. So yeah, he might be the new Ozzy in terms of who Topps puts in the card sets. Not complaining though. I love Pujols, but had a lot of other great players in there as well.
I'm waiting for the show that we do sometime when we talk about how I've got 1,000 individual Ozzie Smith cards in my collection and 1,000 Alpos cards in our collection. I mean, it's coming. There's plenty of them out there to have that many, but I'm sure that's coming here in the next year or so with the mass of both guys. But so overall, I gave this set a B plus. What do you give it?
I'm gonna give it A minus. And the reason for that is the action shots and the action shots throughout everything. I mean, looking at the '89 anniversary cards, the base set cards, even the home run challenge cards. So everything, and even the blueprint cards are in action. So everything's in action. Nothing's posed. Nothing's nothing's stationary. So I like it a lot. So hope they continue it as they put the Series 2 and the update set out. And my biggest excitement is this Heritage set coming down the pipe. I'm really excited about that one because it's obviously the 75 set. So that's what I'm really excited about, because to me, that's when I say, for probably you and I, 74, 75, 76 is when we really probably started taking off, going and buying, numerous packs of cards. And because in that 75 set, you just remember that color scheme on the borders for each of the teams. So I'm really excited about that.
Yep, same here. And we'll be doing that one as soon as they're issued and stuff arrives, short prints arrive, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, I think this was a great show. Anything else that you need to add? I always want to ask, make sure we covered pop culture and stuff before we close.
Well, since we're early into the year, I know there's a lot of cool concerts coming up. The Stones, Foo Fighters this year, even Sammy Hagar with the Best of Both Worlds tour, Taylor Swift, because I know my kids love Taylor Swift. I mean, it goes on. I mean, to this year's, there seems to be a lot of flashback bands out there coming. It could be like I've seen Journey advertised, ZZ Top. Obviously, they're minus role players in each of these bands coming out, but yeah, a lot of them like the big It's almost like the big 1984 anniversary tour for a lot of the old school bands.
Right.
But
Yeah,
that's all I
lots here
got
in
for
the
the
St.
pop
Louis.
culture front. I haven't seen any movies that I'm really excited about coming out this year that I can really think of off the top of my head.
All right, I'll leave you with this. Kathy and I the other night didn't know what we wanted to watch. We pulled out a classic, watched The Breakfast Club
Oh, very good. That's a good callback right there.
at the
Yep.
very end with
Judd
Judd
Nelson.
Nelson. So yes, loved that movie. So we watched it again.
Don't you forget about
All righty,
me. Simple Minds. Don't
that's
forget
right.
about that either.
Great song too. So just all Molly Wall, Emilio, as Ali Sheedy, and Judd. I forgot who the actor was. Principal, the janitor was great
Oh,
in
Anthony
that
Michael
movie, but
Hall.
just well, he didn't play the janitor. He was in the
Oh, I thought
movie
you
who the
said.
janitor was.
Oh, I thought you said the friend of the janitor. I'm sorry. You cut off there for a second. My apologies. I thought you
Oh,
meant the kid. Yeah.
yeah, Michael Anthony Hall was but just a great movie all around. So, all righty, everybody. Thank you. This was a fun show for us because this is the new stuff into 2024, especially like Andy said, the heritage. So we appreciate you joining us again. Hope you like us. Once again, thanks. Our followers continue to grow, so we appreciate that here on this YouTube channel. It's free. Consider following us. It just helps us in terms of our excitement, motivation, creativity, blah blah blah. Facebook, X, um,
Threads.
um, yeah, thanks. Wherever we're at. So thanks for following us.
All right, everybody. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.